Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and also good evening. We're almost scary. So I can see this, like, as mentioned by Kwani Irada. Thank you so much for having me here. Plus, thank you so much, MC, for introducing me. And also thank you for the rest of you guys who coming here, and of course a new face for me. And this is actually my first time also in MMU officially. So because before this, I think I came here for an event, but I couldn't remember which one. But it was like few years ago. So it's good to starting to be able to see and review like in real life, and also like in further and also so like bigger perspective over here. So thank you so much for having me today, Juga. And I think we also like kind of like running a bit late. Sorry for the 5 minutes and whatnot. So so for Gili punya session, of course I'm going to do some a bit of introduction about myself. But because the sharing is gonna be like a bit of santai, so maybe like a thought. And plus I thought it's gonna be like 8 hours later talk ataupun speech kan. Saya macam pack a follow point lah kan. But then pada cakap macam lah, just make it santai because you got all students, and also some of you guys are newcomers. Some of you are degree students. Degrees. How many is actually news and also diploma? Diploma got degrees. A lot of diploma here. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is like your first talk for this year. Before this you guys had any event before? This is like your first ever event that you guys organize? You so like 2025? Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to make it more longer. I'm just gonna jump right straight into it. Because I'm not sure, like I can hear you guys are compulsory to come or forced to come, I'm not sure. But some of you actually come from the coming here for this event, also for this talk. Because as you guys see the credential at the word Adobe as one of my position or professional labels lah. So maybe you guys expect to learn about some of the Adobe over here. It is called Adobe, it's not called Adobe. I'm not sure how many of you actually mentioned Adobe, but there's nothing wrong or right about it. But official's name is actually Adobe. So just reintroduce myself again. My name is Najlaa. Next one. My name is Najlaa. So you guys can call me Najihah or Najlaa. I'm a digital character system expert, so I'm also an instructor as well. So this is me before this. This is recent. And of course I have like in my entire life I've been like doing things. So later you're gonna see a lot of slides and pictures of me without it. So please don't judge at some point. But I just like this is still a part version of myself, like I would say. So I don't see the point of me covering up in that sense. And again, it's a part of the sharing intention. So I hope you guys are able to benefit and enjoy. So for this session, don't expect it's gonna be like a lecture or like a training. If you guys give me like 4 hours, 5 hours, until I talk, I can train you guys. Like trading is simpler. Trading is easier for me to trade in 4 hours straight. But when it comes to like talk ataupun sharing session, it's a bit tricky for me. Because there's a bunch of things that you can talk and share about. But how can we compile it into making like a very short 3 jam, 2 jam sebagainya. And also want to make sure that you guys are able to benefit a lot lah from it. Okay, so next so then for myself, I think I'm not gonna talk a lot about my introduction because I'm going to share the whole journey about how I get started and also how I get into graphic industry, because most of people wanted to know how I involve myself or be in industry as a creative person, and also how I involved in Adobe ataupun work for Adobe. Okay? So that's it. Just maybe my turn. Okay. So at first, okay, what I just want to talk about one thing first. One of the most highlight about my life would be when I was invited to be a speaker for Adobe Max. You guys know what is Adobe Max? Never heard of it. Not time limited Adobe Max. Okay. Can you like Google up Adobe Max just to see the website? Adobe Max, just a little introduction briefly, is actually like a creative conference. So you guys had Apple conference whenever they introduce a new iPhone, introducing a new iPad. So whenever every year they have it. So Adobe Max is similar like that. It's an annual event where they invited all of the creative people around the world to do some sharings, to share as some keynote speaker. We have these keynote speakers. We also have some lab session, workshop session. So it runs for like 2 days or 3 days like that. So a lot of people actually, a lot of creative rando like join the Adobe Max to see what is the most trendy and also updated version of Adobe software that we are having today. How many of you are still using Adobe? I couldn't see the hand. It's like you guys like taking bow or you guys actually raising hands. A lot of you guys are using Adobe. I'm not gonna ask whether it's light and some crack because I was in my disturbance. So I understand the limitations and also the challenges. So it's okay. For me, one leader is like still to this and you guys like trying out experiment new things. I don't really see the wrong of sorry, it's a scrap I go be as it's feature ship I do all the that's good. Okay, thank you so much for that. Even though I never tell you okay, that's good. That's a bit of sharing like macam I dulu when I was in TPO, party. I graduated from his University Technology Petronas. I'm from UTP Perak. So guess what I was majoring in? UTP you always engineering school. So you rasa I major in what? Chemical engineering? Chemical engineering lagi? Do I look like chemists? Like organic chemists? Okay. Okay. So we do have electrical. We do have there's a geometrical. Sorry, geoscience. Then essentially batu and whatnot. Because we have petroleum engineering. So I actually took IT, information technology, and I was majoring in software engineering. So my whole 4 years, I was doing IT, software, programming, all of that. I didn't even touch any of the creative things. We don't even have Adobe's or stuff in UTP. So what makes you think, how can I jump from the programming, the IT industry into creative industry? Who can guess? Macam mana? Through apa? What's the possibility for someone to change their path through what? What can be? Joining media committees. Media committees, good answer. Lagi? Also part of one of it. What to sabang kerja? Lagi? There's a lot of possibilities where you can actually change your course of life. Does not mean that when you set foot in one place, doing one course, you couldn't find a way to change your course in the next one. No. There's no such thing. Sekali masuk one time and then you'll never go back. Or like you could never change your path. But there's always a way because I did that. So one of the possibilities would be joining competitions, get yourself discovered. And I think last time, you don't we do have Instagram and Facebook and all that, but it wasn't that active as broad as widely used like right now. Your chances to be discovered are more easily compared to I was before. Like last time I had to join competitions, I had to like get good pointers and all of that to be discovered and to be liked and also to be accepted at a certain point. But you guys, if you guys have talents, you guys have really nice work, you guys are able to capture different types, it's easier to be selected compared to my time left. So my case was, when I was in ATP, I joined this Adobe competition. That's how I started from Adobe to Nilas, okay? But before I go deeper about Adobe competition, because I do have a slide of showing the pictures and how the competition is going to be about, but I want to go back to the Adobe Max because I want to go back to my journey and how I get started. So in Adobe Max, right, not everybody got invited to be a speaker in Adobe Max. It's actually a world stage. So they will handpick certain creative people from around the world, from Australia, from Hong Kong, from they will have from US obviously, from UK, from around the world to give like sharing session like for 25 minutes, 30 minutes, virtually and also on stage. But at that time when I got invitation, it was 2021, which is during COVID time. So we don't have Adobe Max physically. Everything was virtual. So the speakers all have to do sharing around the world. Because Malaysia, around the world have to do sharing virtually. So for Malaysia, we only have 2 representatives. One, me, myself, and we have another photographer called Hugs. I'm not sure if you guys know his name, Hugs. He's doing a lot of photography with the colorful buildings. You ever heard of him before? Okay. You guys into photography or not? Yeah, no. Who said no? Okay, some of you into photography, some of you not. So those who says no, but what are you into? Art? Art? Photography? Like creative? I just want to know the core. What am I having here? People who likes what? Photography, arts, and what? What else? Animation? Modeling, 3D modeling? Designs? Motion graphic, editing, video editing, no? Yes. Of course, Ubesa, because you guys have Teddy Pushilio, right? Mm. Okay. Okay, I think it's like covering everything that I do and also things that I've been teaching as well. So go back to this Adobe Max, right? So I was given we chose like it was handpicked like only 2 representatives from Malaysia to do the speak the talk. So one of it me, and then my topic was under the videography in your section. So I have to share about my videography journey. So my filming and also all of that lah. Okay. And then whenever you want to go to like this speech, right? Sometimes I thought, okay, I just have to. They just like tell me the shit. They said, share me your the topic of your talk. And then I said, okay, I'm gonna show you this topic, and this is the points that I'm gonna talk about. And they say, I thought it's as simple as that. And then just prepare your talk, and then you just like virtually record yourself and then talk. Actually, how calculative and how properly curated the event was, all of the speakers that has been invited, you have to go onto a workshop first. Because they want to make sure the speaker that actually speak on the event is actually able to speak and have a proper sharing session where people are able to benefit from it. So during the workshop, they kind of like telling us like macam like how you start your creative journey and what makes you think you are a creative person. Are you a creative person or not? Gonna do like a benta. Someone will be like, no, yes, yes. What makes you think you're a creative person, brother over there?
Trying to find new ideas.
From media, from any websites, videos.
So, meaning you think you are a creative person, you believe, I don't like to use the word you think. You believe that you are a creative person because you get ideas, inspiration from other people and other website. Other than that,
And the games.
games, you're such like my brother. So I think 10 okay. Okay, games a really good place for you to get ideas. I do love playing, but I'm not a gamer lot. I just play Switch casually when I'm more or stressed. But I'm not a gamer. But I never like rasa macam games is something macam bad. Like overall like generally bad. No, it's not. It depends on how people using it. Okay. Other than that, what one used to be pretty? Anyone wanna say? Or you guys are not creative? You don't think you are creative? Come on. That's why you're a guest in MMU what? Because you think you can do multimedia. Am I right? Kau tak suka UTP. Kidding. So what makes you think you guys are a creative person? Or you don't believe that you are creative yet? Which one? Girls. No answer. Yes. Able to make or create something, and when we learn something and you have the urge to like break it and try to innovate and improve what the word is. Okay. Um, Meaning you said maybe you have like one work already. You take that one work, try to innovate or improvising it. So that's what makes you a creative person. Alright? Good definition as well. So I do believe each of the creative person has their own definition. So when the mentor of the workshop asks us, like, what makes you a creative person? Because you are about to talk and share about your creative journey on stage. And I was thinking like, what makes me a creative person? I couldn't find the answer why. I'm not coming from any creative or like artist background or family. My parents are like government servant. My mom is a teacher. My grandparents are all teachers, and we are not even into like arts or architecture or whatever. None of us are actually doing that. But my dad is actually a town planner, so they macam can sketch and can do some drawings lah. And then he said, and then I asked his question, how can I know what makes me a creative or what sparked me to be a creative person? He said, go back to your childhood. See and remember what you did in your childhood. So what was the most memorable thing that you remember in your childhood? Yeah, related with the creative lah. Jangan macam you payah pokok. Want to try something that's relevant with this topic today. It's only have 2 hours. So what makes you think I must say you go back? You go back to like 2 minutes. Go back to your childhood and remember what makes you think that, oh, this is maybe what makes me feel like I like to design up until today. That one sparky moment that sparked the interest. Sorry? Anybody want to share? May Lego. I think Lego tadi. Sorry? Minecraft? Okay. Yeah, betul. You guys are not human generation. You guys like updated generation. Yes, Paul?
Thank you. Probably on an MRT is it's cool dog to
That's the way. Make your own topics. I used to sit with someone in my class. In my classmate, my classmate actually loved to do comic and also drawing comics. Lagi, what else?
arts.
Anything that you could remember? Yeah. Go back to the memory lane. Anything that you did? Maybe you picked up your first crayon. Maybe you picked up your first camera. Go on. See, really? Tuliskan details. See, like you drawing on the walls. Okay, that's a good one. Or literally wrote my diary, okay? And I cover it up from my mom. Who else? That's really hard to find a campus. Apa lagi? Abang tu, brother, you want to share? Or makes you think that you're creative or something that spark you? Because I can see. Anything that you hit, anything that you jatuh prong ke, whatever. So in my case, I remember one particular incident. Okay. This is something that I shared in my Adobe Max as well. In my Adobe Max, I shared the same thing. I remember the moment when I sit on my grandfather punya lap. So I think I was like 3 or 4 years old, I'm not sure. Because I didn't go to school yet, obviously, because I was with him. And then I saw one thing like he did. He took out a paper and he started drawing something. And he started drawing a cow, lebu. So the way he draws a cow, right? He kind of like mesmerize me and makes me feel like it's such a magical thing to draw something coming out of your hand. So that the moment that I know is sparked my interest to actually feel that I wanna be able to do that. So if you ask me right now, I'm a videographer. I have my own company. I do creative contents. I do for celebrity, for events and whatnot. I'll show some of the pictures also portfolio later. So I do all of that. But at the same time, my forte is actually videography. But the one that sparked my interest into editing and designing was actually drawing and painting. So my hobby, like when I have a free time, I like to draw and also paint. But I don't make it like as a career or something that I do to get money out of it. Because I don't want to jeopardize or we get it mixed up. Because sometimes when you got something, you do something out of money. I know you have fashion. It's out of fashion, but sometimes for money, it got mixed up and you lose the trace of the excitement while you're doing it. Because you have expectations and pressure to finish it for the sake of getting paid. For the sake of to satisfy the clients. So those things very dangerous. So some people actually taking and using their passions and then be someone and then do something with it or get money or even get commission and whatnot. Some people they just like passion is passion, hobby is hobby, and then get a job is job. There's no like the other like salah atau betul ke bah boy. Okay. Next. Then I remember this is the one. Yes, finding with the books, finding your passion. So how I discovered my passion was I found this one picture next of myself holding a camera. Okay, obviously back then I didn't wear into the I had to Photoshop it lah. Can you sense we use Photoshop? Do you know like Photoshop to have generative AI nowadays? Generative fill? Do you guys use that a lot in your assignments? Don't fool me. Come on, it was just like one click away. Rookie dah guna back tu ni. Adalah. Tapi I don't know whether you guys are able to type or not. Whether it's AI or not. So this is one of the things. Okay, back then when I had this like pictures, I didn't even know like it just like cameras because I wasn't into camera before. I was into like drawings and editing. I like to edit before I pick up my own cameras. I like to edit stuff. So I started my career from editing videos. From that, I picked up on how to shoot, and after that, I picked up on how to take photos. And after that, we just like go here and that. Okay, next. So these are my graduation years. So this photo is actually my ever first competition that we joined. Video competition in Indonesia. We won this time. Kita menang number why? Yes, we did. Next. So, and then 2015, I started my company called Electrum Projects. So we do a lot of production stuff, and up until now we still have it. But then 2020 we started register ourselves as a training provider as well. Meaning, last time I only do freelancing. I started my freelance year, my freelance life when I was in UTP, and my first job was wedding. My first official job like macam, oh, I hire your company. Like my first company's job was like a wedding punya job. But my first my first freelance job was actually just a photography event for one day. And masa tu, it was under my photography club. And they paid me like 150 for the whole day punya shoot. Cheap or cheap. Kan cheap kan ha? Tetapi back there 2015, I think that was so much. Ada sesuatu setengah bukan kita kebayang lagi kan. Sebab setengah ko. Betul marah ramai setelah. Even like at BTP is actually private university. I think it's a private, right? So we but then masa for my degree players, I took like Mara punya dulu. So once you dapat dinis, it has converted, so you don't have to pay lah to become scholarship. Okay. So that was my first job. I dapat like macam okay 150 for the whole day. Baru pagi sampai malam I had to follow this one group. Dia punya pergi sana pergi sini apa semua. Then tu I just like very susah with the project. Next. So things that we do, this is not my first job. This is like my current job. So meaning up until now pun memang we are skilled to be weddings punya photography and videography. So this actually recent December dollars. Next. So this is like weddings that I did with a bunch of people from industry. So if you guys like into photography or videography, maybe some of you like work with other people. Do you guys ever do freelancing not among your friends but with someone else's?
Yeah.
Okay. With what kind of thing that you guys take? Can you just like next can have it like this picture? So what kind of company that you guys collab with? Agency ke or the other freelancer ke? Freelancer juga, right? So what kind of job you guys did? Graphic designing? What kind of project? Graphic design is very wide. Be specific. Packaging. Like packaging design?
Yeah.
For like foods or what?
Drinks.
Drinks? Okay. So for how long did you do like the project?
About 1 month.
1 to 2 months. Not bad. And
9 pages.
9 pages? 9 pages of design? So how many like deliverables? Like is it like based on the face or different angles? Like frontal, whatever. You design yourself? Or you have it someone okay. Designers. So your collaborator doing what?
Plus.
Okay, what did it? Like Hans contribute or his or she? I don't know.
He used to be a designer as well. Now he's my DJ.
Tell me more.
At an manager.
Ah, okay. Oh, okay. So you still working with Kim? What about Kim? You're still working with him?
No.
No, but he's managing you. Oh, I see. So what of like that's your latest project, or you still have more of that? Your first.
Last. No, I didn't fight for it. After this, I didn't look for another job.
Oh, but do you enjoy doing the packaging design project? You know, you like it. You like it, but you just don't feel like you have time to do other job and whatnot.
Cause due to assignment, so I stopped it. But
Good decision as a student. But one thing about students that I know like all these pointers are very important. But try to find your time to engage with something outside. Because I rasa, okay, when I was in LTK, I was learning software engineering. But at the same time, I was doing also some projects like my side hustle, my freelance job, doing my creative side. So instead of just like focusing on growing one part, I grow both simultaneously. There's nothing wrong with it. Cuma you have to balance it out properly. Don't macam too much of freelancing and then you drop your grade. Don't too much of like study and like learn how to get out and then you macam stop doing something that actually refreshing for yourself. So find something that you actually makes you excited to do lah. Okay? So I started my company when I was in ATP and we like do a lot of podcasts and events. 2015 up until now, alhamdulillah, max. So here we go. But I'm going to like Adobe punya story. So 2016 is my final year when I was in ATP. Okay, final year. So during the final year, what is the most important thing that you should be focusing on? You guys not final year yet kan? Ada yang final year ke? So what is the most important thing that you can repeat during your final year? Who's the final year? Kau? Project. Finishing like your deadline kan? Your 5R. And then your exhibition. You guys have exhibition? Like do it twice setbacks. Ada lagi? Ada. Mesti ada. Patutnya ni nak making. Masih kan? Okay, exhibition and all that. So, final year, at the same time, you mesti akan try to utilize lah any opportunity untuk make your resume very, very impressive. Activity tu, mesti macam nak, okay, I collab with this person, I collab with this brand, I do this project, I do for Adidas, I do for this specific brand. You want to put all that in the resume, right? Because I want to make sure that you have a really impressive resume before you graduated. So that was me. And then during that time, we have Adobe Certified Associate Championship. It's a design championship. This is 2016 is the first Adobe championship ever in Malaysia. Okay. So during this championship, so time 2 hours like in TP final year, and they have for this championship for you to enter and participate, they have a specific age. I think you cannot go like more than 23 years old. So if you below than that, you already join. The team, I think 14 sampai 22. So masa tu my birthday was like during May. So I graduated before that. So this competition happened like in March. So it was like very CP. If I lahir bulan 3, mesti I rasa macam potential why. Tapi ada level 5, so alhamdulillah. So then I able to participate this competition. So the reason why I participate is only one thing. I'm not thinking about winning. Because I'm not a design student. How can I beat all these design people from other university? UNITA, MMU. So cara nak biar orang mana tahu daripada kau nak university. Then I'm saying, and then fun fact is, this competition this year, only UTP is an engineering student. Yang orang semua design punya school. Masa tu ada dalam less than 100 lah, awal-awal dulu. Right now, you have more than 500 that join lah. So, masa tu, the answer was like, JKT join. Never mind lah. So, macam masa tu, the reason why is how I joined, because I just want to put the word Adobe Championship, like, participate in Adobe Championship. Menang tak nak, lagi dia lah, lebih kira lah. Tu rezeki awal. So, I just want to put participation, and like, it's an Adobe event. Adobe Quiz Championship in my resume. That's all the reasons why. And then I just submit. Okay. They give you like maybe almost a month for you to create the poster. You have to submit a poster actually. It's a design competition. But instead of you must have design in like one pace, okay, and what you let's be given like 3 hours tomorrow to design. Then to for final stage. For yang first stage tu, you just have to submit, can design in one I think almost 1 month. You have to submit. I was so busy by bar. Masa tu. I was like preparing for my exhibition or whatever. Only have 2 days before submission date. So malam tu, before I submit, I macam tak apalah submit je lah kan. Benar tak ada isap. I pun submit like this picture. Next, the poster. I submit this poster. It was because I only have very limited knowledge about design. I know photography. So as you could see from this poster, it's like 80% photography and the sum of it last patient, right? Because my knowledge is very limited in my design. And I learned how to use pen tool in Illustrator for the first time ever, just for the sake of this poster. And I learned it for 1 day index. Okay. So this poster, and I was so shocked the fact that I won the second prize. Out of all of the university students, like a lot of like architecture, and I was like, menang. I just think it's faham tak? So menang sebab you just wanted to participate. Dalam that cliche, you're not even thinking about winning. And when we got like the top 10 before we win the competition, so in order for you to win and to eligible to win in the competition, you have to take a certification. Adobe Certified Professional. So this competition is actually still running. I think this year akan ada black figure code. So you guys actually can participate. And kalau you guys now, you guys akan lawan dekat world, dekat number 1, dekat US. Last year, diorang buka Florida, and actually Malaysia menang. Lagi sama lagi, you? No. Ada tak suka mana? It was, some guy ni 6 tahun lepas. So, I won this competitions, and Masa tu sekolah macam, macam lah, okay. And then dia bilang, kalau kita menang macam tu lah. It's a bit real lah. I was like, okay, rezeki. And then my lecturer was like, happy lah eh. Okay, next. So this is the original picture. They gave us this picture. And then after that, next. This is what I made. So, masa tu, I guess like, the concept and the punya thing was like poverty. How can you eradicate poverty, and then like how can you encourage people to donate lah macam tu kan. So I just like find the idea like macam the kid were usually were dekat like wearing short pants, paying somewhere not even at school. So I thought like if you like donate and if they are out of the poverty, you actually able to send this kid to school. That's my concept. It's very simple. You give money, more money you give, one day you can send him to school. So he's no longer like linger around and paying the kajenti or whatnot. So that's the idea of this illustration. You can see it's very like a group design. It was very, very bad. I definitely is consider bad for me. So, but and then I feel like some illusion of hand pad and whatnot lang, and then putting some ties and whatnot. So that's all the ideas I have. So I don't know how they bought this idea. But maybe the message upon set sampai kot. Because every year, they have his own thing tau. So every year, competition dia akan tukar-tukar di sini thing. So, depends lah. Okay? Next. And then after that, that was 2016. So when I won that competition, 2017, they wanted to market the competition more. So they invited us over to share about the real experience. So it was on paper, So I think I received more opportunity to share on stage lah from that contribution itself, and I got discovered. Next. Okay. This is very important and highlight event of my life. If I didn't go to this event, I will not be here today. So, it's not about the winning. The winning was just like masa bali I or rezeki masa I think the win part just now. It's more like God punya sense way of saying you can have other how we call possibility if you want to divert from engineering pergi creative. Because I tahu to the league nak lompat to jump from engineering to creative is not some easy in. Like so some macam you nak switch. You need to have a courage and also proper reasoning, planning and strategy and what you want to do with it. It's not simply at least when I drop out. You don't drop out without planning. Unless you are Steve Jobs lah. Okay, so what happened here is, okay, this is happened. I graduated 2016. So here, I tak pergi under university anymore. They invited me individually to come in Najihah. We would like for you to share about your really experience and also your, how do I say, your punya life after Yuzuna. Like, is there any opportunity? How about your employment? Do you get any job placement and whatnot? Dia nak macam, what is the impact of winning the competition do to your life? So they invited me over a year later to come here. Masa tu, I was only in Kelantan. Actually, I am Kelantanese. I'm born and raised and proud as a Kelantanese. But maybe I didn't carry certain things on Kelantanese at some point. But yeah. Okay, so I was in Kelantan. And masa tu, I didn't have any job. I was unemployed. I just graduated maybe like 3 to 4 months like that. And then, masa tu, my mom, she drove me to the airport to send over to, because I fly out from Kelantan to KL. This is in KL. So, on the way in the car, my mom was asking this question. Where are you going? Cakap, tapi in Kelantan lah. Ini cakap Kelantan. Bahaya cakap Kelantan, tak bahaya. So, I cakap English lah. So, my mom was like, where are you going? I said, I'm going to KL lah, I said, Ibu. I call mama Ibu. And she said like, KL ada apa kan? So, what do you have in KL? I said, I have this event. What event? So, I'm like, is it like what event? I said, like fatigue event, like a conference. So, I just want to go now. So, not see what happened over there. And I was like, do they pay you? Why are you laughing? Are you judging my mom? Actually. But I was judging my mom actually. I was like, what did you add? Hati I like, karong ibu tadi macam tu eh. I terasa lah sikit macam macam tu. Because masa tu, I berapa money? All the flight ticket, all the hotel apa semua. It's by all. Memang tak boleh makan flight pergi airport tu. Yeah, I can see you got a only can relate. Okay. So, emang tu tanya macam, dia pay you? I cakap, Oh, tak. Like, they love masa. It's just like, you passionate kau, you just share your experience. And my mom say, tak payah lah, Ricky. You don't have to go. What for? People don't pay you. You use your own money, ticket like 200 Ringgit, 300 Ringgit, return ticket, apa semua. And then, like, nobody's paying you. Masa tu, I was being respectful towards my mom, but I was being stubborn about my dreams. And also what I want to do. I don't know. I want to go to this event. I know it's going to be exciting for me. And I tahu something will happen to this event. I don't have any expectations. And you know this guy actually sitting next to me in school. He's actually the Adobe guy from US. So this event is actually one of the biggest event because all the Adobe people, like, you call it Adobe evangelists. Kalau you tengok, some of the content that they made or buku that they wrote is written by them. So this is the otai guy. Dulu, when they do promotion, US people came over to Malaysia and do promotion. Diorang diri turun. Diorang sendiri turun and then diorang berkampung and then they actually do conferences. So this is one of the conferences. Actually Adobe yang buat. So dia pergi masa dia pergi Indonesia, dia pergi Hong Kong, dia pergi Singapore, places lah. Dia macam tour lah macam tu. So Adobe people actually approaching me. It wasn't like Malaysia before. So Adobe is like, hey Najah, you won that competition from Malaysia, so we are coming to Malaysia next week. And then so we are would like to invite you to come over and share some of your week. It's dorang mesti lah nak local talent. They come to Malaysia, tak ada kasih ke talent. Tak relevant lah for all people, am I right? So they wanted to talk to local talent. So I was like, okay, this is very exciting for me. Because I get to be this amazing people that actually I look up to. So I said, kalau tak apa ibu, I go. That's why I said, you boleh nak being stubborn with your decision if you think that's the best for you. And I don't think it's harmful, it's harmless. Kau yang nak pergi party dia zimbang mana kan? Macam tu lah. So and then, I cakap tak apa, tapi tak apa. And then mama drop you over, dia later, and then pergi. Dia say bye. Masa event ni, they have like this they have like a bowl. Whenever you register, they have a bowl for you to drop your name card. Masa tu I already have my company, right? So I bring my own company to name card. Because it has to get company name card, kata dia bida name card. So I drop my card ni. Sebab when you drop the name card, you have like potential to macam lucky draw. Dah kaki tak sponsor, tak apa kan. At least, okay lah, bertuah. Tapi I never lucky person lah, I tell you lah. I never win any lucky draws in my entire life. Maybe I win something else in life, but not lucky draws. Okay? So, I pergi saka ke harapan, kau boleh menang lucky draws. Because one of the lucky draws, beside the cake with like maybe Sony headset ke whatever, the biggest lucky draws is they give you like a full subscription for Adobe for 1 full year. That cost you like up to 3,000 back then. Now like almost 2,000 something. So masa tu as a student, like orang yang unemployed, you don't have money untuk subscribe for 1 year. When's my name dia? Shopee. See, I told you. Look, many these gates. Apa punya? Shopee got cheaper, right? Yeah. I think that if I never use it. Okay. So, nanti masa tu Shopee not that active lagi lah. I rasa diorang ada lagi. But they have like Keegan, Prestige or whatever lah last time. Ako like your era ke tak. My era was like. So, I put in harapan, or at least betang lah, Adobe subscription ni. Tak dapat full year dapat half year 6 bulan pun cukup ko ni. Sebab I nak pakai. Tapi I nak bukan lebaran halal lah kan. Kalau boleh sebab kita. Because masa tu, I dah graduated. I want to do my freelancing job where I earn money in a proper way lah kalau boleh. That was my inventions. Tapi cuba dependent aku tak. Aku cakap tenang. Sabar. Okay. Bapa nak cepat tenang. You ada lagi? Yang lain semua ni bisa tak nak auto iron. Macam tak kisah kan. Gini. I tak menang. Okay. Sebihan. Tapi nanti. I lagi cepat lain. Saya balik tak apalah. Tapi one thing. Masa I kat sini. On the stage. I spoke in front of almost 1,000 of people. Because it was the biggest creative conference in Asia. A lot of lecturers coming. I think some of your honorary lecturers mungkin dia datang. Sebab lecturers from all university kata. People from industry kata. So it's a big event. Media semua buat parade. Sebab ada people datang So masa ni. This is the time when I got discovered. You know the word discovered? Masa dia orang jumpa je. And how to be discovered? What's the cara to be discovered? How can you, if I say like, if you yourself wanted to be discovered, what you gonna do? Become famous? Good answer, okay. If you're not like that type, maybe you are introverted, you don't like to be famous or you don't want to be popular, but you wanted to be discovered. What is the way? Competitions lagi?
Share your experience.
Share your experience on a big stage. So that's what I get. But masa tu, I was budak yang considered kan tak mature properly. So, I tak tahu that in fact, when you shared something to me, I was excited to be invited kan. So I share experience, what do I feel, da. And then, after I turun stage, and the event was over, because my session was really good hujung. Dia macam nak, di hujung, dia nak tutup event, dia panggil lah. Sebab tak penting Yang all the speaker semua bawal. Tak penting, belakang lah, nak balik lah. So, bila turun stage, ada event habis, a lot of people come in. Media pick me card. Okay, I'm from this media. We wanted to do some coverage about you. And then some of the trainers or instructor people, like companies that come, wanted to hire you. Because after they were impressed, like, because you can talk, like I can talk, and then things that I share, and then my vision that I have. One of it, and the tangka I that I pick up the card from, was actually a master trainer from Adobe Authorized Training Center in Malaysia. You only have 2 back then. Now we only had 1. This training center is an official training center. If one day lah kan, you could selling Adobe, dekat bukan tempat ni milik dia, not official. Cuma sekarang, dulu they have the official one, sekarang dia macam dah tak ada lah. Dia macam anybody who has a credibility, credential boleh buat. So last time, the master trainer come to me and then give me the card and they say like, macam, you would like to actually invite you to our office. Dia tak kata macam anak hire sebagai trainer. You would like to invite you to our office. Come lah, datang dan tengok dengan saya berjaya. I think it was over here. Dekat, mana? Teknora yang tak ada. Was it? Teknora yang ada Betty. Ada Remedy. This is MMU guys. Betty, and then it's dekat Sabah, dekat di Pulse, after the Pulse itu. Domino, the saddest Domino's. Kan Betty so.
Yeah, that bilang.
Because so I actually, I never know. I stayed in cyber for quite long. 2 years I stayed in cyber. So I moved over there actually. So what happened was, after this, so the next day, I macam bermalak kan KL kawan and then I balik. So I pergi lah office orang. I tengok macam ni, then they offer me a job. Dia kata, you not interested to become a trainer? You like to teach people or not? And I said, my mom is a teacher, but I don't know about me if I can teach. I said, dia kata, okay, but you can give it a try, right? Yeah, maybe I can, but if you're willing to give me the opportunity, I said, okay, come. So, I was pick up all of my barang, dia berantan, I cakap, ibu, I want to go to cyber, I want to stay there, I want to work over there, I got a job. So, she didn't go. Because she was like, mama, ya ke? So, I cakap, I got a job, when given to, cakap. So, I was like, okay, good for you, because I'm also worried. To her, macam, anak aku macam unemployed, and I show, like, a kerja. So, it's okay. So, that's how. And I worked dekat situ for 2 years, officially as a trainer. That's how I picked up all of the experience to become a trainer. After that, baru I'd be on mana as a independent freelancer under my own company. So it took me 2 years. I had like all the modal to budget experience, baca buku like experience, whatever semua. Certification, I collect di pangaran the 3 years. So, remember pas ada lucky draw thing that I didn't win? And because he did pay for me for just now. I got a text, I got an email after the event. One of the representatives, the PR people lah from the event. Because the Najihah, thank you so much for coming over the event. We like your session because I like over the event. So as a token of appreciation, we are giving you a 1-year subscription full Adobe suite. Did I link? I told you I won. Biasa macam mana kan, walaupun macam apa pedih ni tapi itu nama dia rezeki. Ini Islam lah kan, konsep tu panggil rezeki lah waktu. Kita pergi, we go without having like, aku nak tu, aku nak ni. You are being demanding. Meminta, like pay for something is not wrong. But you don't lose hope where you don't get anything from it. Because you not that expectation. So, from that lah, I macam, okay, then I think life started to go macam nice dia apa semua, you work hard, you literally ni. Kasut, I don't know. Next. This is me teaching. So we all use the iMac before. It's like the person, I think we have like 2 classroom. One learning and then that. So next, and I teach like Fula. And then after that, because I told you like the competition is like yearly, kan. So 2017 I was invited, 16 invited. 16 won the competition, 17 invited to top. 18 also they invited me over for training session. This time I have to do a demo. So this is me doing the demo on the Catholic conference again. Next. And then this is me after that. 2019 I started to do my own training during like Nila. Next. Independently. And then after that I also do like some military mission. We do like a lot of mission in Jordan. So we help the Syrian refugees on the Gaza and Palestinians. So this is when I actually use all of my photography, videography knowledge for something good, I believe. Like making money is one thing, but also try to contribute a GP also is another thing juga. So you have to balance it out. Next. So this is a pin. Next. So this is actually on comparison of the videos that I made for the Adobe Max. You guys want to see? Wait, it? No, yeah. It is in my laptop. So not attached. It is in my laptop. Okay. Marah the videos. Tetapi tu pilih manager. Next. Okay, now after that I do like freelancing and I work for TV station. Like do like someone is actually founder Astro Oasis. Next. And I started my own webinar series was 21. And then this is when actually this is COVID time tu orang tak keluar kan. So banyak online. So we did like lot for webinars. I teach and a lot of students actually came. Next. This is like Adobe. Next. This is like when I get invited for the Adobe Max. So this is like the poster your girl bagi, and then this is like the Adobe Max video page, my session over there, and I share some of the early. Next. And then after that, I do my stuff, selling product. I thought it is like, oh, you know what? Yeah, I was just doing like business stuff, selling like just promoting, do a lot of training stuff mostly. Next. This is another interesting story. 2022, I received an email. They said like, conversation you find out online. Okay. So things actually went, 2021, I was offered to become a technical reviewer for a book, an Adobe book. Okay, at that. This book. So I'm also a writer, by the way. Soon to give. Okay. So this book is actually written by Kim also and also published internationally. This by PACKP Hack Publisher in UK. So the publisher contacted me and said like, Najihah, we have a writer that writing is Adobe illustration books, illustrator books. But we want you to become a technical reviewer for the books. And I said, okay, boleh. So I tak beli buku ni. Tapi I review the book. Itu was technical. Contoh the screenshot betul ke tak, the stats, the whatever lah. So this is like a reference book. So if you guys like design, guys, I can refer to this lah. I'm not sure about how you guys then design because I think some of you say that you guys get a lot of expo everywhere. But if you ask me how I learn my design, especially I read books. I read books like cover to cover. I read books. You any that's that then look. But I am that person because to me design creative is one side. You get ideas to or on what to design, but how you want to use your tools is actually technical part. You have to learn on how to use the tools. Be creative is not that hard. You just like get ideas that you can consider a creative person. But how to use the tools is another story. So that one is a technical part. So after this book, it was successfully published. And then after that, this is 2021. And then 2022, they offered I to write my own book. So my book is actually soon to be released next week. And I can't read it out. So I was actually hoping, before that, maybe I can bring to you guys and show it. So, but it happens with the other road stuff lah. So they just emailed me yesterday, like Najihah, your book is meant to like a schedule to be uploaded next week. So you'll be on Amazon, and also I think you can buy from Amazon also like Lila. Take about how many pages? I wrote it for almost 2 years. So 2022 I dapat this and I started doing my outline. And 2024 I kira siap kan. Sebab diorang saya dah nak habis je dah skipping painting apa semua je lah. So how long normally berapa tadi kan pukul bambu ke surat you rasa? What? Oh house tu. Udah macam encyclopedia. 1,000 books.
The lottery street.
Yeah, are you gonna read 1,000 pages of book?
How maybe 200, I think.
600. Is a lucky. So I was like, I was thinking, I was really the one I hired to like part 2 of my one of Walnut Safi Keraka. And actually, I was like the first major writer under the publication. And it's published like internationally in UK, so consider I'm a international published author lah kan, considered right. So, I do hope one day they can secure kuyan, I don't know. With me, that's that to see like, oh my book that vision and rather than oh I know more than that. It's next. And then of course, also I do a lot of my own webinar on my website. And also I do for Lazada. Like Lazada, let's say macam have workshops every month. Every month, yeah. So I do workshop for Lazada. So my friend was like, macam kekejut. Dia kata, this one is like sponsored and Lazada do like ads. And then about the workshop, and I was like, my Facebook, they was like, yeah, I didn't even like, it's on Facebook. So I'm not on Facebook a lot. So I don't know. Next. So this is another university. Oh, masa ni, I tak teach Adobe. I teach Pixlr. You guys know what is Pixlr? Tahu ada nak Pixlr?
Karo.
I think so. Like, it's like a black and then P besar. Pixlr. Yes. And I think a lot of teachers in university, they have paid in the Lima or whatever. So, it's actually macam Adobe. Macam Adobe Express. Having like that. Macam Canva lah. Next. Yeah. Okay. And I do also a lot of like the freelancing job. So I do a lot of like concert and shootings, like concert activities. Next. And then photography also, I do also next. And this is 24 last year. This is when I started my first duty as an assistant producer in Astro. So right now I'm also doing producing content for Astro Oasis. So kalau korang buka Astro Oasis dan nampak some of the channels, it should be produced by Elsa. So this like the whole thing we got again mengaji. So bulan Ramadan, tengok je kalau ada tiap hari, lalu we actually calling nak mengaji dekat Zoom call whatever. So we are the behind the scene people lah yang buka puasa kat schedule every day. Balik raya, malam raya kita orang. Okay, next. So this is 24, we're still doing it. Next. So this is actually my current trip that I went to Malta with this is Yana, some friend also the family. This actually bulan 12 I baru balik from this. So you guys recognize where this place is? This is in Saudi Arabia. Al-Ula. Dah dengar Al-Ula? Tak ada dengar? Okay, okay, never mind. So next. I think all of this like all the some shots that I give and I created. I think you guys can able to see and look into some of my words from my Instagram and also my website. Next, I'll try actually on the website later. So this is my from Swiss Koto Pontos. Next, Switzerland. Oh, yeah, this is Switzerland. So the pictures, Switzerland, Italy. So I go around a lot. Like I go away a lot just to take pictures, and sometimes like people pay you to take pictures and whatnot. So it's one of the things that I love to do. Also, is to take care of travels. Next, I think that's all right. Or was it? Next. So this like with the young dia tak really sure. So I do hope that this year tahun ini kuno terima. This really boost up for me with this talk with the books and whatnot. So I really hope like all of us will get like a more blessing years and inshallah. Okay. So I think this we can go for Q&A session. For I think message Q&A lagi get to know some showcasing the our project or whatever. Next. Yeah, the ones are like all the quotes. Okay, you ready? That is enough. Go. Yeah. Nice. Q&A. Anybody who ask questions, you can ask all person accept personal questions. You want this one other session? But it looks like some swag. If you guys can read some here, I will say this is one of the books that I give. And these words. So it's all like my BTS, like all my key, some my days normally. think that I do my job. Okay. And then next Q&A. Anything? I didn't want to ask something because you were looking. Anything that you want to ask? Any certain experience? Any certain challenges? Anything that you guys are stuck in and you want to know how to get out? How to solve this and that? This is like the only kind that you could ask. Coffee get kind of is remember. What do you want to know?
I wanna ask you, Licky, is what a carpet?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you get it? You take.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I think it's really. And then I'd love you to add the whiskey.
Hey.
Philip. Sudin. Take over this project as paling case.
Everybody say. But is it? EV. Base. Yeah. Spese.
Ishikigi.
Lollipop.
Any question? You side in pit or what?
Any study of obsolescence this
You could
See.
Oh, yes. The website. Very more. Irrelevant. Okay. Questions? Google you. Orang sambok saya biar pak boleh.
I have this.
Say.
Okay, so this is a bit of a personal one because I have this friend, one of my best friends since Emerson. Right now she is studying at UET.
Junior Islands. Consider.
Yeah.
Suri internet.
Yeah. She also takes chemical engineering and she joins a lot of media committees as a photographer, videographer, and graphic designers. Right now, she's having a bit of a challenge with her committees and her mentors. And I was wondering if you can give like a word of encouragement for her.
Encouragement itu mampu. Apa orang saya sih? Ini saya okay. She pays people very close.
The incompetence of her other committees when it comes to designing and when it comes to her mentors, sometimes they didn't consider the hard work that she did. Like they didn't know how long that it takes to like make a design.
So the thing like the feedback of pretty listen actually see can we make artists some like encouraging it. It's more like a lyrical and see it. So you want to know what like the like what's up preparation not to go down and not say yes. Your name was Isha. Isha. Thank you so much for the question, Isha. Does not the end or I will sing. No, I'm not going to sing. So the question was really interesting. The criticism, right? As a creative people, you will always face criticism lah. Not just anything lah. Well, if you have a superior, any boss, clients, also consider can be a boss also. You will receive a lot of criticism from that. So what I can say is, to her, your friend, I would say she should go to ask herself again the reason why she's doing in the first place. Is she like seeking validation from the people, like the mentors at the point, the one that giving her feedbacks or like all of that? Is she like seeking validation from that? And if you like, because seeking feedback is different than seeking validation. Oh, you get feedbacks for you to improve. And whenever you want to like, okay, can you give me a feedback? I want to comment on this, all of that. When you ask people to give comment on your things ataupun on your project, you should do it in open heart and open minded. You cannot be like Mas Rasa, are you gonna attack me? You shouldn't have any personal feelings when someone give you feedback or comment. Because you already like open that space for them to do that. That's one thing. But seeking validation is like because you are not feeling, one of the reasons could be because you are not feeling confidence with what you are doing. So you macam, ya ke okay? Boleh ke macam ni? Cantik ke macam ni? Is it nice to other people's eyes? That's you seeking validation. Because you're not confident with what you do. And you want someone else to macam acknowledge ataupun macam stand. Okay, approve. Okay, you okay or not. That's two different things. So first, she has to know if she's like seeking or asking for the feedback from the mentors, is she doing it in open mind, open heart, so that it doesn't go like personal attack like that to people. So that if apa-apa dia macam, okay, I take it in a cara berpila and also to myself bro. Take it, improve and then see what it goes. But of course, you do not satisfy anybody. Your idea of cantik, nice is different from my idea of cantik and nice. Your standard is different, my standard is different. We haven't satisfied already. Tapi, does it get the job done? That's the goal. If you're doing a project for clients and whatnot, does it get the job done? My principle when I do job for my clients is, no matter what, I used to get like very fussy, pening kepala clients. But no matter what you say in my WhatsApp group, you cakap, you maki you send me voice note, whatever, I always give her the cara yang very like I'm a PR person. Because one, I have a brand that I have to cater. My company's brand, and I have to jaga my reputation. Reputation, you not drill how many years? Not destroy in one comment, one bad viral thing, habis your name. So I always practice like that when I do like cater with these fuzzy clients. I always make sure that whenever what happen, never get emotional. Just because you have to get the ideas like this. When you are like in a very intense situations, deal with the problem, but not be critical with the problem, but not with the people. We are trying to solve the problem. So attack what is the problem. Jangan attack orang or people who involved in it. That's something that you have to put dalam diri you whenever you work. Teamwork itu benar orang. You are people jarang if you kerja seorang-seorang. It is you have to somebody you do yourself, but you have to deliver to others. Mesti ada involve someone else or other party. So I'm not a typical person to consider because it's not like I don't like you, but sometimes I'm very introverted. I like to deal with myself. I could be like infighter. I do things on my own. But there are certain situations, like explanations, I like this, I have to get upfront. So I have to learn like certain things like the diplomacy, how to get the problem to talk to people. So people get emotional when you deal with the problem. Always focus on what is the problem and not being critical with the people. Okay, that's one of it. So maybe that's something that you can also advise to her or like share. And of course, I said it's part of the genetic if you look to feel low, someone may pull like okay, you are not that good. I think I received that a lot when I was I used to be like graphic designer for 3 months under this one company. That's my full-time job. After that, my full-time job is that first and second as a trainer, like a cyber, and then after that I just do on my own. So and my manager wouldn't like me. So she was like, my time like, yeah, I don't like the way you design. You don't have any fresh ideas, whatnot. So sometimes it's not you, tempat the place. Sometimes it's the place, it's the environment, sometimes it is the people. Tetapi the way you tolerate ataupun the way you deal with it, you have to be very caridor and also like kena ada prinsip and adab lah. In Islam we do have it. Our Prophet also teaches on how to do adab with people. That's one thing. And if you don't like the place or tempat that you think is going like toxic for you, remove yourself. 3 bulan, probation habis hari Isnin, hari Jumaat, aku resign. And I said, I'm not gonna be with you anyway. It's not healthy for me. Because why? Every day I go to work, aku rasa nak gisa. Apa siapa nak pergi? Every single day. That's it, no next step. I dah sabar kena ada. Getting ever learning and also kena experience kena ada. Sampai limit, that's it. Don't torture yourself. Don't do things that makes you unhappy. But happiness is not long tau. Dia tak panjang. Sampai hari-hari kata, I don't know, happy. Kalau happy tu maksud dia memang tak wajib solat lah sikit. Macam tu lah umpama lah. So, happiness is like something that you know, is a bonus thing of your life. Okay? Menjawab soalan? Any other questions? Anything else? So this is my intake. Kadi ay tanya na ha. So yeah. Of course, yeah. So yeah, I think, and we do like let's select this. So I think go to you. So anybody want to do that? I'm happy to help. Okay. Okay. Have fun with your class. Don't think too much. Okay. So science was just on the work that we did. What is my name? Alakam projects. Go to more words. Okay, go to bawah. Latest project. So we did like mobile app also in Asian for KPJ. You can open. Oh, ni Kiki. Dia tanya ke extend eh. Police some of the for KPJ punya launching app.
Introducing the KPJ Mobile, your one-stop
This really liking for you basic like full graphic and above should
Please add the app icon and embark on a seamless journey. New users can easily sign up with their email, while returning patients can log in with their existing credentials. Browse our comprehensive doctors, which is easily searchable by hospital, gender, and specialty.
Ada setting conveniently stop for learn and get direct specification experience.
Seeking hospital information?
Okay. So these are then skip for you. I'm blocking use. And go back. I think you can go to. Okay, you can go to the city. George, follow. We also do like a pasal property manus. So these some of the videos actually like for. Okay, yeah, first. This actually for social media, but the sakit busy about to Instagram about. Jatuh kita ni pak oksigen sila value ay ko ande sakche iba auto sebenarnya so
Some aside cuma normal dia besin darah dan bawa si masuk ke jatuh main ekonomi atin. So lina at
So,
okay, so the cover website we have a lot of like videos and photography period onwards. You could my demands. And then it high. There was it in my own chaos community that is some kidana margin. There's app on another catch. So this like for my perspective at Sanin.
How do you do myself? Yeah.
So I thought I scientific a lot in behind there's a lot of power that we do they did for guys only masa case yang macam like you know and sometimes tak sempat pun nak buat ataupun nak buat posting. So just like oh wow. So the last question is hari post order bagi di lah sun aspirations, photography, drawings, photography, that was ini. And then to this cream, I think you have flash. The cap of our eyes.
So,
Todo it is
those
useful. And I used to do like a last media Behance for 2 years. In 2 years, the BKT. Jadi tengok hadis Behance and also you get to my website by the way. Yes. Bawa. So this is my website. So normally like cause this way I have go to daily sat- So for training kuning I use manager.com. So a lot of my face actually macam boleh lah so macam do any Adobe tracking or whatnot. So we do like certification Fridays. You can want to pay. Any other questions? You still questions that you want to ask? Anything that you want me to share, I didn't share, I forgot to share. Yeah. Any questions, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, dah lah ni ask first. Le result est quel result? Okay, I just want to know one thing lah. So you guys are there, some DP, ada kan dia ada photo. So what is your direction? Am I like currently little of fine? Maybe. To see. Yep. Oh, I see. Sure. Sorry. Okay. So what is your directions? What do you see the end goal after you graduated Mariani and then you? Siapa nak taburin dia nak buat apa? Raise your hand if you know what you want to do already. You? I know. Lagi? You? What you want to be? You want to share?
are like research like
Regards? Do you like the tamupu? Let's say po tamupu type.
is to pick
So you really love it. You want to pursue that. Was the answer good? Good for you? Huh? You want to share? Okay, but you know what you want to do.
us my way.
Who else? I just want to know what you guys want to be. General speaking lah. No ideas yet. Don't know what to do yet. Still thinking. Choosing in between. My mom asked me to release but I don't want to do. I want to do something else. Someone need to pay for it. I need to be sponsored. Who are vulnerable? But you guys are not what do like no? Okay. Cause Tada? Okay. One question.
Let's see this
What you wanna do? What you wanna do?
like yeah okay like yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
VR designers. So you do VR? You buy VR? Oh, so one of the syllabus actually doing VR. Oh, okay.
We have a YouTube program basically for the teacher.
Okay, that's not on here. So, like, my students actually do, like, into VR nowadays? You see,
Is which is for other X which is at ETC 9
or so. And what is it? You might say, bisa termaji, Ria Kabe. Or nama dia apa? Tapi you guys take virtual design, virtual very steep you are not okay. No questions? You guys spot already? Wanna go eat and something? Pada? Saya doang ya.
Seriously, you sir. Okay.
What's the best advice you would give to just be big?
Mas termos ilusios portatitis. Portray. I would say,
Yes. Is this?
let's say hungry. You have to stay hungry. I'm not very hungry. I mean, have to stay hungry, chasing something. Maksudnya the fire what you have in you, jangan bagi dipadam. Don't make it like pasal don't let anybody come near to your fire. I'm very pathetic towards my fire. So I always have the drive to do it because I know what I want to do and I enjoy what I do. I do multiple things. Sometimes people like, what are you doing actually? You trim ke, you on the gambar ke, you burn in the inside. I do a bit of everything at the same times because, example, I'm a trainer. If you go to my classes, you learn all the theory stuff and then you want to like, then how you apply doing the in industry ataupun in a actual real life then? If I have a trainer without any actual industry experience, would you believe things that I say? Ya kan macam I never experienced it before. Macam mana you tahu macam ni? Because you only speak theory. That's why when I become a trainer, I am a trainer full time. Even though I'm a trainer full time, instead of just like doing training all the time, like once in a while, I can also go shooting. I can do project clients, creating projects. I will still also doing it because the experience that you get when you're dealing with your clients, when you're facing challenges, when you have a tight deadlines, when your project didn't go like the way you expect to do, what can you do? Like a thing what you work with someone that actually not reliable. Go with someone who is too good for you and whatnot. How can you learn? How you shape like had the different mindset when you deal with this project? So for me, instead of become a theoretical trainer who only give lectures, I like to also myself be active in industry so I can share experience. Like myself, I work in TV station right now. So how the TV production goes and whatnot. Okay. So go back to your questions. How can you as a starter so that you have passion in still doing right? Like the creative industry is you need to stay hungry in what you want to do. Like at first be experimental is okay. Sekejap I know balik sekejap I know balik tak apa. Tak ada masalah. But at least you are doing something. For me, I like to keep building. I suka buat okay. Okay. First, I punya business adalah I do services. I service my expertise kan about video, about design, but services. Second, I punya product, digital product. Asal foto-foto punya preset on how to make a filters or whatever. And recently, I moved into selling physical product, which is I sell film cameras. So I try to learn doing services, selling digital goods, and also selling physical product. You people who are creative people, you can make a lot of money in so many ways. Who here think rasa I don't have ideas on how to make money using my skills? Siapa rasa macam tak ada guna lah baca kreatif ni? Siapa rasa? Yeah, you couldn't find a way out or you say you can make money out of it. Or there's no job for like a future for you. Who thinks so? Why is it so? Why you rasa macam it's hard for you? So there's no future. Anybody? I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna say but I think it's legit lah. I can feel that way. So thing is, but for me, if you are in the creative industry, if you ever to make something like so applicable, doesn't have to be creative things, but if you have a drive to make something or build something, you can make money out of it.
Is that because AI is now young?
Is kind of AI
AI is only
because AI going to replace designers? That's what you think? Maybe. Who thinks AI going to replace designers? Replace, I don't know. Who think they're going to replace designers? Meaning, you guys no longer have a job opportunity as a designer. Siapa rasa? Still have future, right? Parasa macam ada potensi tetang sih. Tetapi sih ingat macam para aku bawa apa kat sini? Okay, AI, right? AI for me, I never see it as a competitor. Last time when I was doing something, when I was designing my poster or whatever, it took me 1 hour to do one thing. 1 hour, half an hour to remove a background. Right now, how many seconds can you remove a background using AI? This. Meaning, use AI for your own good or for your own benefit. Use it to speed up your workflow. Use it as a collateral, use it as a tools that allow you to spend less time creating and more time getting ideas and explore. Faham tak? Don't use it as something yang akan like, oh my god, I cannot beat AI. There are 2 G, they have said GPT one not. Use it as a as you punya own ni lah benefit. Use it as a tools yang macam for me, I use AI to beat benda yang I rasa, why I need to waste more time doing it when I have AI to do it for me. Things that you rasa repetitive, you can ask AI automated to do it or delegate. Things that require for you to think and ideas that only you can create out of it, don't use AI, create and practice and then use your time and to be obsessed when you're trying to spend time creating. To require practice lah. Some people, they malas everything using AI. You are less practicing on how to generate ideas. That's very important. So it's not AI that killing you. You yourself, you rely too much on AI, it's going to kill your job. Get it? Don't rely on it. Use it. Gunakan dia, manipulate dia as much as you could, but don't rely, but don't trust it lah. AI is very ridiculous and sampai ini salah guna. But if you bijak, you smart, you know lah pusing belah mana, you can make use and make a benefit out of. You can make money out of it and become rich. But apa still di design ya?